A Who, Dr. Seuss, Part 2. Grab him, they shouted, and catch the big top lasso his stomach with 10 miles of rope. Tie the knots tight so he'll never shake loose the dunk that dump a speck in the bezel nut juice. Horton fought back with great vigor and vim, but the Wickersham gang was too many for him. They beat him. They mauled him. They started to haul him into his cage, but he managed to call to the major, "Don't give up! I believe in you all. A person's a person, no matter how small, and you very small persons will not have to die if you make yourself heard. So come on now and try." The major grabbed a tom-tom. He started to smack it, and all over Whoville they whooped up a racket. They rattled tin kettles. They beat on brass pans, on garbage pail tops, and old cranberry cans. They blew on bazookas and blasted great toots on clarinets, ompas, and bumpers, and flutes. Grey gusts of loud racket rang high through the air. They rattle and shoot the whole sky, and the major called up through the howling mad hullabaloo, "Hey, Ma Horton! Hey, Horton! How's this? Is our sound coming through?" And Horton called back, "I can hear you just fine, but the kangaroo's ears aren't as strong, quiet as mine. They don't hear a thing. Are you sure all your boys are doing their best? Are they all making noise? Are you sure every who down in Whoville is working? Quick, look through your town. Is there anyone chirking?" Through the town rushed the major from the east to the west, but everyone seemed to be doing his best. Everyone seemed to be yapping or jeeping. Everyone seemed to be beeping or biping, but it wasn't enough. All this ruckus and roared. He had to find someone to help him make more. He raced through each building. He searched floor to floor. And just as he felt he was getting nowhere and almost about to give up in despair, he suddenly burst through a door, and that major discovered one church, quite hidden away in the Fairfax apartments, apartment 12J. A very small church named Jojo was standing, just standing and bouncing a yo-yo, not making a sound, not a jeep, not a chirp. And the major rushed inside and he grabbed the young twerp. and he climbed with the lad up the Eiffelberg Tower. "This," cried the major, "is your town's darkest hour, the time for all who have blood that is red to come to the aid of their country," he said. "We got to make noises in great amounts, so open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts." Thus he spoke as he climbed. When they got to the top, the lad cleared his throat and he shouted out, "Yup!" And that yup, that one is small. There we go, we got at the job. And the job, that one is small extra job, put it over. Finally, at last, from that speck on that clover, their voices were heard. They rang out clear and clean, and the elephant smiled. "Do you see what I mean? They probably prove they are persons, no matter how small, and their whole world was saved by the smallest of all." "How true, yes, how true," said the big kangaroo. "And from now on, you know what I'm planning to do. From now on, I'm going to protect them with you." And the young kangaroos in her pouch said, "Me too! From sun in the summer, from rain when it's foolish, I'm going to protect them, no matter how smallish." The end.